Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, first of all, if we refer to my last analysis when the price was here, we mentioned still we can expect the price will drop. We get this down move, and this is again, we get the one more flag on the small correction for the next move. And from what we can see, this one still can continue and uh, move quite deeper. And what we can see here, still we can look for one more drop, because right now we don't see any reversal. The only times you can look for buy, we see the reversal. That's mean from now any small flag we can look for sell, but as long as we get into the profit, we start to manage it. Okay, because we want to see whether the price can retest this one or not. All right, now we want to see how we look. I mean, we look for based on a higher time frame. We want to see what's the next. Again, we get this down move, we get here. We want to see whether this one can turn to move with the correction for continuation, or the price can retest this low and turn to the big correction, because at least we need to get the 1 2 3 4 reversal. If not, at least if we get it, can give us a better trade setup, for example similar to what we had here. All right, now the thing is how we can trade it. If we move to forward chart, again, based on our analysis, when the price was within this move, we mentioned the breakout of this, we should expect the reversal. Exactly, this is what we get. And we mentioned at that times, maybe we can look for this. If you're looking for this flat, what we expect the price can drop and break this low. But we explained that when the price break the top, we can expect the price to reverse, and this is what we get. Now the question is whether it can retest this low, because we mentioned if we're looking for this, or this one can drop quite more for next move. Okay, which one we need to trade? All right, if we consider this one as the start of the up move with the correct, this one is going to be a correction, also is correct, because if we put this one in relative to this, we have a divergence even based on MACD. Okay, we see here, even in my last analysis, every time I explain, this one can tell us that this is the only correction and this is the start of the up move. And if we refer to our analysis, I mean the second option is still we can expect this one. Okay, that's why based on 1 hour chart I mentioned any down move sell, we need to, as long as we get into the profit, we need to manage it. And as long as we are in the down move, we cannot look for buy, because we need to see the reversal. Because based on the both option, still we can expect the price to retest this low. If it happen, the next move can give us a better trade setup, because at that times we confirm this moves the correction already finished. Okay, by the way, based on forward chart we have nothings, and we want to see how we can trade based on lower time frame. Because we explain based on forward chart, this is what we have been looking for. Again, one things we need to highlight here, when we see this one, this move down, if we put, even explain every times, based on MACD we don't have a divergence, but this one showing me the divergence. That's why when the price was here after the breakout of this top, we were expecting the down move, and this is where we could look for sell. Okay, this correction, and we had a few opportunity. Now we want to see whether this one can turn to another opportunity for sell or not. How deep it can go, still we can expect the price, as we explained, to retest this low 4300, for which the exact is 43037. Okay, by the way, we mentioned how we can look for sell, and for buy we cannot look for buy anyway right now unless we get any reversal with a correction for continuation. And when the price was here, I was expecting, if we get the, we mentioned if we get the reversal, we're expecting for the running flat. Okay, before we get this correction, I think the price was exact here, but we explained may, if this is the only, I mean this is the start of the up move with the first wave, still we can expect this one to break this low. Okay, even we point on the different type of the flat. Okay, by the way, we don't have any trade setup for buy. The only times if we get a reversal we can look for buy. We cannot buy right now because still the way we, what we see, the price is dropping and is the down move, is it is in the down move. Any but the way any sell will be a short-term sell. I mean, when we get into the trade, I mean, we get into the profit, we see, I mean, we start to manage it. Okay. By the way, we just follow the chart. If I see any trade setup can confirm for the next move, I will update. Thanks.